Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Josie with Awakened Soul, and we're here for a reading about the person on your mind and your connection to each other. So glad you're here, and I hope you're having a beautiful day or night whenever you're joining in. In today's reading, we're going to be chatting about what you can expect within the next month or so of this connection with your person. So we're going to get started with a couple of oracle cards. Then after that, I will hop into the tarot to get as much detail as I can out for us. There's a crow outside my door right now. I don't know if you guys can hear that on camera. That could be a sign for someone. It's a very chatty crow. Say that much. Okay. All right, so let's see what's coming in the next month or so with your person. First up, we have stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Okay. We also have deception. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. Okay, I'm seeing how those two pieces connect. And then we also have calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Okay, there we go. So I don't think there's going to be actual deception in this connection during this 30-day period, but I'm seeing you being very, very suspicious over your person, okay? They may start acting strange, behaving differently than normal. It could even be that maybe you're hearing rumors about them from other people. Whatever it is, there's something going on from your perception. You think they're doing something behind your back, or your gut is telling you something is off. You're not quite sure what, and you're starting to become suspicious over your person during this chunk of time, okay? But you're being asked to try your best to think positively and not jump to conclusions before you have receipts, before you have evidence, because I don't think this person is actually doing anything to intentionally deceive you. I don't think they're Hi, Wally. Hello. I don't think they're like cheating on you or going behind your back or whatever it is you're suspicious about. I don't think that's actually happening. But for whatever reason, you're feeling like something is off, and I feel like you're overthinking the situation, especially if you have a tendency to jump to like worst case scenarios, or if you get very anxious with your thinking. I feel like you're going to be jumping to conclusions that aren't actually there, and you might be in a way sabotaging your connection, okay? And I'm not trying to call you out. I'm not trying to put you on blast. I'm not trying to, go in that direction with you. I feel like if this is your reading, this is meant to be almost like a warning for you to stay thinking positively, make sure that you instead of jumping to worst case scenarios, make sure you actually have like evidence to back up your suspicions before you assume it's your intuition versus your anxiety talking, okay? And I do feel like this person is meant to be in your life. They could be one of your soulmates, okay? Positive thinking is really going to help this situation, because for whatever reason you're getting suspicious over them, but I don't think you actually have any evidence because nothing is actually happening. But you're overthinking the situation and you're getting very anxious over your person. So this is finding you almost like a warning to remember to think positively. Look for like actual evidence before you jump to worst case scenarios, because you may be sabotaging this connection over this 30-day period. Hi, Wally. Yeah, I mean, we have the 9 of Swords as our first tarot card. Yeah, you're going to be a bit anxious and stressed out. Possibly, that's weird. Possibly, somebody's going on like a work trip or something like that, where you're not going to be around your person for a chunk of time. I could see that being a potential here. Like maybe they have to leave on business for a week, or you have to leave for like a week. And so you're like, why aren't they answering their phone? We're not talking as much. You just might be feeling really anxious in this connection for some reason. Could be because one of you is going to be apart from the other with travel. I'm not going to jump to every possible conclusion here, but that did just come through. So yeah, somebody could be traveling for work. That could be adding to the suspicion. Or it could just be that maybe you feel like your person's energy is off or their behavior is off, and you're taking it personally, like they must be doing something wrong. They must be doing this, that, and the other. but you don't actually have any evidence to back up those thoughts or those suspicions, because it's not actually happening. It's just your anxiety getting the best of you, okay? We also have the World and Temperance. My goodness, Wally. Why don't you come here then? Why don't you come here then and say hi? Okay. Ooh. Okay. This is an intense message, you guys. Do you want to come here then? Come here. Come here. You can come say hi. You can come say hi. Say hello, everyone. Say hello, Wally. Don't be rude. Don't be rude. Okay. All right. There we go. All right. So we have Temperance, the World. We also have the Tower. That came out with the Three of Pentacles. And then the back of the deck is the Ten of Cups. Okay, so loud and clear, this is going to be a powerful message. If it's not for you, you don't have to take it. If it doesn't resonate, you don't have to take it. You can check out other readings on my channel or whatever you want to do, but I know someone needs this message, okay? So if this is like resonating in your core and you feel like this message is for you, you may even want to like save or bookmark this reading to watch like during this next 30-day-ish period of time to remind yourself, okay? But totally up to you. I'm not telling you what to do. So, like we were talking about, I feel like for whatever reason, you're suspicious of your person, you feel like they're deceiving you or they're lying to you or they're hiding something, your like radar is going off and you're having a really difficult time deciphering your intuition from an anxious thought or overthinking because you're just like kind of spiraling a little bit, okay, with your anxiety over this person. You are being asked right now to be very mindful of this, okay? And to be very careful over your anxious thinking and to consciously try to heal that and put an end to it before I just heard something catastrophic happens. And I don't think it's that dramatic, okay? I think that's referring to like a breakup or something, okay? Something that's gonna put an end to this connection, all right? The best example I can give you is like, let's say you have like this suspicion your person is cheating on you, okay? Let's say you're in a committed relationship, you're suddenly suspicious that your person is cheating on you for whatever reason because they're acting different, they're doing this, that, and the other, and suddenly you're going through their phone, you're accusing them of all these things, you're starting fights over, you know, random things with your person because your anxiety is going, but you don't actually have any evidence to back up your suspicions. Your person may want to start pulling away from you because they're like, okay, I don't need this. This is too much for me. I'm not cheating on you. This is crazy. You're acting wild right now. They may actually want to like take some distance and like break away from the connection for a period of time, okay? So if you, first of all, I should say this. If you actually feel like your person is cheating on you, like if this is that scenario and you do have receipts to back it up and they are acting super sus, like don't gaslight yourself here. This reading is for those of you out there that are suspicious of that happening, but it's not actually based in reality. It's just you kind of getting your gears going, you overthinking and overanalyzing everything. Because for some of you watching, and this is going to be a very specific message, I think your person is actually planning on maybe proposing or doing something to bond the two of you together. Like they're actually planning something to bring you two closer together. So like I'm getting this scenario now where like, let's say this person is being like a little bit more cautious over their phone, okay? They're like kind of turning their phone away when they're texting a little bit here and there, or they're just like being more conscious over their budget, or they're spending a little bit more time than normal away from you or talking to friends and family more than usual. It could be because they're planning something that they don't want you to know about, but it's actually like a positive plan. Like they're planning on proposing, or they're planning a surprise party for you, or they're planning a gift for you, or some sort of positive thing that they're trying to hide from you, not because they're doing something sus, but because it's meant to be a surprise, okay? And you might be over here getting suspicious because their behavior's off. You're like, what is going on? Are you cheating on me? Are you hiding something from me? What's happening? And they are, in fact, hiding something from you, but it's like a positive surprise, not cheating or something worse than that, okay? Or worse than whatever the surprise is, like hiding money or whatever it is. Okay, so That was a really specific message, you guys. And like I said, it won't be for everybody, but I can see that deep down your person does view you as a partner, as a teammate. We have that here with the 3 of Pentacles and with the 10 of Cups. They want that with you. I see that being in the cards for the 2 of you. This could be like a real divine partnership, a lifelong partnership, somebody you may end up, you know, being in a permanent union with, or a marriage. But over the next 30 days, you're feeling real suspicious over your person because their behavior is off, or you're getting anxious, or you can just feel that something's going on, but you don't know what it is. And so instead of thinking positively about it, thinking, maybe they're up to something good, you're getting suspicious over them. Okay, so just be very mindful of where your mind is going over this chunk of time, because you may be sabotaging a really good thing with them. Okay. But at the end of the day, like I said, if you actually feel like this person is hiding something deceptive from you, at the end of the day, it's important to pair your intuition with your logic, okay? If you see receipts, don't deny the receipts. But if this reading is truly for you, they're not actually doing anything bad at all. They're surprising you with something good. Okay. All right, so let's get you a couple personal messages now. Let's switch up the energy here. This doesn't have to relate to the connection, so take it as it resonates for you. You got vision. Positive outcomes require a positive vision. Okay, we're going to finish the card, but what have I been saying? Okay, I did not hand select this card. It just happened to be what it was that came out for us. Positive thinking is going to be very, very, very important over this next 30-day period for you. So just like lock that into your noggin, okay? See everyone in your present situation, including yourself, surrounded by light and love. Your love has the power to influence, transform, and lift today into a brighter tomorrow. And then your affirmation is, I am courageous and stand up for myself. And as always, I invite you to affirm that with me and the collective below in the comments. You guys, if the reading did resonate, make sure to like and subscribe, bookmark it for later in case you need to come back and reference this at any point in the next 30 days. I'm going to pack up and leave this reading here. Thank you again for your support, for joining in, and have a blessed rest of your day or night. Bye for now.